Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to Nina's Hidden Apron. Welcome to my kitchen. We're going to make some chicken Parmesan the fast way. I've already got some water on boiling. I also have my oven preheating to 400 degrees. Get you all down like that. I'm going to use a gluten-free rotini. And I'm going to just dump the whole thing in there. This is some salted water, by the way. Dump that in there, and we're gonna cook it like the directions say. For the full box, we're gonna let it boil for, well, we're actually just gonna let it boil until it's al dente, which is 7 minutes. So once it comes up to a boil, we're gonna take it off of there, and then we're going to drain it. And what I have right here, this is some of the Anytime, or the Tyson Anytizer chicken. The little tenders is what it is. And what I did was, I just took it straight out of the freezer and chopped it up. Used my little wonderful meat cleaver that my son got me. You see that? Maybe, I hope you can. Son got me that. I love it. It sure did take care of these without having to thaw them or pre-cook them. I'm going to go ahead and put some nonstick spray in our pan here, in our baking dish. We don't want it sticking, right? Right. Let me... Yeah, y'all hear me rumbling around over here, can't you? Let me give this a stir. And we're only going to cook it until it's al dente for the 7 minutes, because it's going to go in the oven actually for 30 minutes or 30 to 35 minutes. So let's just give this a spray. That's Brinkley, my little Yorkie. He don't like beepers. He's not a beeper fan at all. He'll be all right. He don't like beepers. He doesn't like it when you open doors. Any doors. My oven, anything. You'll see. But I'm just going to go ahead and fix this full, this whole thing. And we can have the leftovers tomorrow. Yum. I have a cup of mozzarella cheese, grated mozzarella cheese. I like to use this. I've tried several brands. This one is my favorite. So we're going to use both of those. And I'm going to put a little bit of this on the bottom of the pan, just like you would do if you're familiar with making lasagna. Just like you would do if you're making lasagna. Same difference. It's what we're doing here. We're just going to spread that on there like that. And then as soon as our pasta is finished, we're going to do it in layers. We're going to layer it like we do lasagna. We're going to put a layer of our, after this is done and I get it strained, we're going to take the remainder of the jar of sauce, which I like to use the Walmart brand organic tomato basil pasta sauce, because it is low in sugar and the carbs are not bad either. Let's see here. They put cane sugar in it. But anyway, I actually looked at the ragu no sugar added. And there's more sugar in it than there is in this. So we're just gonna, I like the flavor of this one, and that's what we're gonna use. That's what we use. Like my little pumpkins over there. Aren't they cute? I got that idea from Auntie Cuckoo. Fixed that, made it last year. We've been busy around here today. Oops. We've still got another craft we're going to make in a minute. Hopefully you all saw my beer cheese video. If you didn't, we're going to have it linked so you can. Yeah, buddy. That's some good stuff. Sure is. I'm also going to get some garlic powder out. Because a good dish, pasta dish, requires some garlic or garlic powder. I like garlic powder better. I can taste it better. That's just me. Now, as soon as the pasta is finished, I'll be right back with you all. Now we've drained our pasta, as you just saw, and we're going to go ahead and add the rest of this sauce in here. I'm going to save a little bit just in case I want to pour some extra across the top. So I'm going to save just a little bit in the bottom of the jar there. So we're going to stir this up, and we're actually going to go ahead and put some garlic powder in it. That was probably a tablespoon. And we're also going to go ahead and put some Parmesan cheese in it. We'll do about a tablespoon and a half. And we're going to put a tablespoon of mozzarella cheese in. That's going to help this to thicken up. Not to mention it's going to give this pasta even better flavor. Right? Right. Get this stirred up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to start layering. Now I'm using 400 degrees, but I'm going to back it down to 375 now that I have a good hot oven. And I would typically do this if I went ahead and fried the chicken and you know the tenders and sliced it up, then I would go ahead and bake this at 350. But since since I'm using the frozen chicken tenders, we're gonna make sure that it gets cooked through. All right, here we go. Let's get down to some layers. We're gonna pour half of the pasta in the dish, and we're just gonna spread along the bottom like that. Now, I don't like these big chunks of tomato that come in sauces, so I'm just going to lay that off to the side. And now we are going to put some of our chicken tenders in. Sprinkle them throughout. Just like that. This should be so good, guys. It really should. I have a little Yorkie that's over here really wanting me to drop something. Look at that. Look at that little mug. That's Brinkley. Hi, buddy. He's already had his supper. He's just waiting for seconds. Okay, now let's just sprinkle. Since I don't have a measurement, I'm going to say eye it. Sprinkle however much you. I love Parmesan. I've got a sister-in-law. I think she probably would eat it by the spoonfuls. No, Jen. You can't do that. It's not good for you. But we're going to sprinkle that, and then we're going to give it a sprinkling of the mozzarella cheese. We want to get it all over our chicken. That. And then we're going to go ahead and put the rest of the pasta. I'm going to spread it over for a second layer. Yeah, it smells good too. Y'all already know it does. Get this spread out. Here's another one of those little tomatoes I don't much care about. I love tomatoes, I just don't like them. I don't care so much for them hot. I drink tomato juice. I ate tomatoes straight off the vine when I could. But there we go. Get that spread out. Y'all know I've got that sink over here full of water. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and put our other chicken breasts in here. I probably should have cut them just a little smaller, but it should be fine. Go ahead and get these in there. That. Look at that. Doesn't that look good already? Like I said, now this is a speedy, quick chicken Parmesan. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, folks. And I'm over here dropping stuff, so sorry about that. Clean up my mess. We already know about it, don't we? Clean up that mess. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and spread this little bit left of the pasta sauce. I'm going to pour it around on top of all the chicken that's on the top here. And I'm just going to dab it around there and leave it like that. Leave it just like that. Then we're going to put another layer. Another layer. Another layer of the Parmesan cheese. I'm going to say all in all, this is probably a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese that I'm using. So just divide it in half for your top and bottom. And save you some for when you're done. Put you a little bit on the top of it. Let's get this sprinkled on there. Mercy. Y'all know that looks so good, doesn't it? And then we're going to finish it off. Just going to top it off with some oregano. I recently powdered all of my seasonings because it's a lot easier for me to do that way, to do it that way. So we're just going to, oops, don't want that one. I'm just going to get a 1/4. I'm going to use about an 1/8. Yeah. We're just going to sprinkle that on there. All over the top of it. A little bit of oregano. Yep. And then we're going to top that off with parsley flakes. Parsley flakes make it pretty. We have to make it pretty, don't we? Now it's heavy, so just so you know. Okay. Now, get back, buddy. No, get back. See? He's so nosy. Let's get that in the oven. And we're going to let it bake for 35 minutes. So, while that's baking, I'm going to go ahead and get my kitchen cleaned up. So I'll see y'all in a little while. Now, you want to see a little guy that will eat his veggies? Why don't you get down, get down, get down. These, we got these out of the garden a couple of days ago. We were going to save the seeds out of them, but it's so funny. This little guy loves his veggies. Loves them. He, ouch. Not the finger, buddy. Not the finger. We have to be real careful because he will actually go out there into our little garden that we've got. We have little raised garden beds, and he'll actually... Now, you won't eat that. There you go, though. He'll actually go out there and get them off of the vine and eat them. He does that. He also does that with peppers. The sweet peppers. He loves his green beans. But that's Brinkley. And this is Sarah. Little Miss Sarah. Say hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. What do you do? Brinkley, was that good, buddy? Did you like it? Okay. I mentioned something a while ago about the meat cleaver and the knives and stuff. We are not sponsored by Forged in Fire or their knives or anything like that. But this is what I'm talking about. This is the cleaver that came with the set that my son got me. And this cut through those chicken tenders that were frozen solid. I took them straight out of the freezer and took this cleaver and cut them into pieces. That's how sharp that is. But it also has that. And then it's got the little paring knife with it. And it had 4 steak knives that he got for me. Again, not sponsored. I just want you guys to know these are fantastic. Ladies, men as well. We all know how much and how important it is to have some really good sharp knives and cleavers and stuff in the kitchen. These will do the trick. Now, back to our baking pasta. All right, it's been in the oven for 30 minutes. So, hopefully my alarm won't go off. A lot of times when I go try to get things out of my oven, my smoke detector goes off. It's got a little heat sensor in it. And it's right over top of my head. Ooh, that's heavy. Isn't that pretty, though? Wow. Very pretty. But, let me get that turned off. Listen, can you hear it? Not that. That's Brinkley walking in here. That. But what I was saying is, oh hello. What I was saying is, my smoke detector and the heat sensor, I've actually got it up underneath of that star. It's and that it still goes off. It still goes off if I leave my oven door open too long. Or if by chance I might burn something or get something a little scorched. It happens. Alright. I'm going to let this sit here and cool down. Give those flavors time to marry just a little bit more. Alright. It's cooled down now, so we're gonna plate some of this up. Listen, can you guys see me? Yeah. You can see what I'm doing. Ooh, don't that look good? Mm-hmm. A little more. Now. Still pretty hot. Still pretty hot, but should be fine. My mouth is watering. Look at that. Doesn't that look delish? Guess what? I can tell you if it is or not. I can tell you if it is or not right now. That's very good. That is so good. Give it a try. Quick and easy. Chicken Parmesan and Pasta. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you like what I'm doing. We've got several more things that we're doing today. Some crafting projects. Check those out. You'll love it. Christmas is coming. Need those crafty ideas, right? Okay, you all take care. Fix this. Hope you enjoy it. If you fix it, let me know you did. Let me know your thoughts on it, okay? Y'all take care. And until next time, we'll see you then. Bye.